Good evening. Plans for a new 50-metre swimming pool in Coventry are a step closer this evening after they were approved by senior councillors. The new pool will cost £16 million and, if given final approval, will be built at the Alan Higgs Centre on the south side of Coventry. But following the success of Team GB in Rio, will the new pool help inspire the next generation of Olympic swimmers? Sarah Falkland reports.
It's 2-year-old Lily's first time in Coventry's Olympic-sized swimming pool. Grandma has high hopes.
I think sort of having just had the Olympics, you know, you look at it and you think, you know, there's a chance that she could be. You never know, do you? It could be a future Olympian.
The pool was built in the 1960s and has helped train national champions. But the City Council says it's costing £500,000 a year in maintenance. It wants to close it and build another one here at this sports centre in Urnsford Grange.
I think the people of Coventry will be excited by the new pool, and very clearly I hope that they will use it in large numbers. It's part of our sports strategy to ensure that we have modern facilities. It's also about well-being.
The pool here will cost £16 million. The City Council's putting in just over 10. It reckons profits from the soon-to-be-built water park in Coventry will go some way towards costs. Just down the road in Birmingham, and they're one step ahead. The 50-metre pool at the university is on the brink of opening.
Birmingham's been talking about a 50-metre pool for 30 years now. So it's fabulous that the university has said, well, we need that water space, and so we'll put a 50-metre pool in. I think Birmingham's the only major city in Europe that doesn't have a 50-metre pool, so it's kind of not before time that we've filled that gap.
And Shropshire proves the point. People in Church, Stretton, Bishop's Castle and Shrewsbury are all fighting pool closures. But there's good news from Worcestershire. The new £10 million pool at the Purderswell Leisure Centre is coming on very nicely. The 25-metre 8-lane pool is due to open early next year.
And Sarah joins us from Coventry now. So Sarah, there were concerns that Coventry could lose its 50-metre pool altogether.
Yes, and that didn't go down at all well with the public of Coventry. There was an 11,000 signature petition fighting against the closure of the Pool Meadow Baths here. And in fact, the City Council did a survey and it found that about 42%, just less than half of people in the city, really cherish the swimming facilities. But why is a 50-metre pool so crucial? Well, earlier I spoke to a former Olympic swimmer. He's now the head coach here at the City of Coventry Swimming School. And I asked him why it was so important at the high level of the sport.
It has a huge influence. It really does. You know, it's a well-used analogy, but it's like a Premiership team trying to train for the Premiership on a five-a-side pitch. You know, so if you've got a very small pool, obviously the length of the Olympic-sized pool is 50 metres. Trying to train in a 20 or a 25 or a 33, which is a common length of pool, is doable, but it just makes it a lot more difficult. So, you know, Coventry was an Olympic city in 2012. You know, the whole thing was about inspiring a generation, and you know, what better legacy than a brand new 50-metre pool? Brilliant.
How do you feel about this closing?
Mixed emotions, to be honest, because I mean I'm here at 4:30 in the morning to open up. You know, when you switch the lights on and you've got this wonderfully huge arena with 1,000 seats and this big cavernous space, it's brilliant, really inspiring. But you know, we've got to be honest, it's 50 years old, it's not fit for purpose. I know from talking to the council it costs an awful lot of money to run. So yeah, so it'd be a shame, very nostalgic. I'm here myself as well, you know, a lot of times, so very nostalgic to see it go, but then excited to see the new pool. So I can see what they're doing, and all credit to the council for, you know, for backing that legacy.
Let me just point out there's still a long way to go on this plan to build at Urnsford Grange. The Cabinet may have agreed the plan this afternoon, but they still have to get planning permission, and it still has to go before full council, which will be next Tuesday.
OK, Sarah Falkland, thank you. Just to bring you some travel news this evening, and there are long delays on the M5 southbound following a crash at junction 6 for Worcester North. Traffic is queuing back to junction 4A, where it joins the M42. Motorists are being advised to avoid the area. The caretaker of a huge World War